Hello and welcome back to my channel. I wrote a poem back on December 15th, 2017, and it's basically about the qualities I want in a man. But in light of recent events, I wrote 6 more verses to add to this poem, and I put them in what I thought was the proper order, so you'll have to figure out which ones of these verses are new, or just sit back and enjoy the poem. It is called I Want a Man Who. I want a man who is a good cook, eats organic and healthy, and it shows in his looks. I want a man who takes care of himself, never stops trying, and takes pride in oneself. I want a man who treats me with respect, because if he doesn't, he's going to get ducked. I want a man who is so patient and understands my hesitation. I want a man who's willing to wait and will not become irate. I want a man who loves romance and is willing to teach me to dance. I want a man who encourages me and doesn't make me feel like a nobody. I want a man who wants me around, who will go anywhere, jumping up and down. I want a man who can fix anything, relationships, honeydews, even my ring. I want a man who puts family first, even when he is at his worst. I want a man who asks me how I am and doesn't care about the TV program. I want a man who shows his emotions, but I can heal him with a magic potion. I want a man who understands why that sometimes I just need to cry. I want a man who can sympathize, one who helps me dry my eyes. I want a man who understands my agony and will let time heal me naturally. I want a man who accepts my fits of terror and for comfort will give me his sweater. I want a man who shows me affection in public and private, makes me feel connection. I want a man who is physically fit, one who makes me bite my lip. I want a man who loves my dog, is even willing to take her for a jog. I want a man who respects his parents, is willing to show his transparence. I want a man who is a gentleman and looks like a healthy specimen. Anyway, that is my I Want a Man Who poem, originally written in December, and then recently I added 6 more verses. So that is the completed, updated, new and improved, revised version, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, feel free to ask me any questions about any of my poems, not just this one. And is there anything I forgot to add? You can comment below. Anything I forgot to add? Any qualities I forgot to add? So anyway, hope you enjoyed my poem, I Want a Man Who. And comment below if you think that's you. Ha! I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. This is Twinkle Toes, signing off.